Solve log base 6 of x plus 1 plus log base 6 of x minus 2 is equal to log base 6 of x plus 2. So here we have log on both sides. So we need one log on each side. That means on the left side here, we need to combine the log. This is a plus. So when we combine them, it becomes multiplication. So this is log base 6 of x plus 1 times x minus 2 is equal to log base 6 of x plus 2. So here we have log on both sides. So log base 6, they're the same. That means that the argument x plus 1 times x minus 2 must equal to x plus 2. So x plus 1 times x minus 2 is equal to x plus 2. FOIL x times x, so that is x squared. X times negative 2, so negative 2x. 1 times x, so that is 1x. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2 is equal to x plus 2. Combine the like terms. So we have x squared minus x minus 2 is equal to x plus 2. We have x squared here, so everything to one side, 0 on the other side. So minus x over. So we have x squared minus 2x minus 2 is equal to 2. Minus a 2 over. So x squared minus 2x minus 4 is equal to 0. Solve this. So let's try and factor it. We need two numbers that multiply give us negative 4. And when we add, we get negative 2. But here, 4, we have 1 times 4 and we have 2 times 2. So here, factor fail because we cannot find the two numbers we need. Since we cannot factor this, let's use the quadratic formula to do it. So we have A is 1, B is negative 2, and C is negative 4. So x is negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. Plug them in. So we have negative b is negative 2, so negative 2 plus minus the square root of b squared, so negative 2 squared minus 4 times a, so that is 1 times c, so negative 4 all over 2 times a, so 2 times 1. Simplify it, so this is 2 plus minus square root of, and then calculate the inside of the square root, so we have 20 over 2. So here, 20, that is 5 times 4. 5 is a prime, 4 is 2 times 2. So the square root of 20, we have the square root of 2 times 2 times 5. So here we have a pair of 2, so 2 come out, 5 stay on the inside. So this here is 2 square root of 5. So we have 2 plus minus 2 square root of 5 over 2. simplify all three numbers on the outside here. 2 going to all them. So 2 going to 2 one time, 2 going to 2 one time, and 2 going to 2 one time. So we have 1 plus minus square root of 5 over 1, which is 1 plus minus square root of 5. So here we have two numbers. X is 1 plus the square root of 5, and this is approximately 3.2361. The other one we have is 1 minus the square root of 5, so it is approximately negative 1.2361. So let's check for the first one. 1 plus the square root of 5, which is 3.2361. So again, we want to check for x is 3.2361. So here we have 3.2361 plus 1, which is positive. So this one is good. And then we have 3.2361 minus 2. It is also positive. That one's good. The last one here we have 3.2361 plus 2. And it is positive. So it's good. So here again, when we check for whether we can use the number as our answer or not, we are checking the argument of the log to make sure that it is not negative and it is not 0. So here 3.2361 or 1 plus the square root of 5 is an answer. So this one here is good. This is an answer. Now let's check 1 minus the square root of 5, which is negative 1.2361. So again, we want to check for x is negative 1.2361. So the first one here we have negative 1.2361 plus 1. And here we get negative right away. So we can end here because we cannot have negative as an argument of log. So here negative 1.2361 or 1 minus the square root of 5 is not an answer. So this one is out. So the answer is 1 plus the square root of 5. Solve log base 5 of 2x minus 6 minus the log base 5 of x is equal to the log base 5 of 3. So we want 1 log on each side. So we have to combine the log on the left side here. We have a subtraction. So when we combine it, this will become a division. So we have log base 5 of 2x minus 6 over x is equal to the log base 5 of 3. We have log base 5 on both sides of the equation. So in order for this equation to equal to each other, the argument, which is 2x minus 6 over x, must equal to 3. So 2x minus 6 over x is equal to 3. Multiply the x over, and we have 2x minus 6 is equal to 3x. Get our x to one side, minus the 2x over. So here we have x is equal to negative 6. So let's check. X is negative 6. So we have 2 times negative 6 minus 6. So 2 times negative 6 is negative 12 minus 6. So that is negative 18. So we have negative inside the log here. So that means negative 6 is not an answer. So this is out. So that means here we have no solution. Solve 2 times the natural log of x minus 2 is equal to the natural log of negative 2x plus 52. So on the left side, the number 2 in the front here, we can make it back into the exponent. So we have the natural log of x minus 2 squared is equal to the natural log of negative 2x plus 52. So here the ln and the ln, they're the same. That means that the argument x minus 2 squared must equal to negative 2x plus 52. So we have x minus 2 squared is equal to negative 2x plus 52. X minus 2 squared, that means we have x minus 2 times x minus 2, which we need to FOIL out. So x times x, so that is x squared. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. And this is equal to negative 2x plus 52. Combine the like terms. So we have x squared minus 4x plus 4 is equal to negative 2x plus 52. Here we have x squared, so everything to one side, 0 on the other side. So add the 2x over. And we have x squared minus 2x plus 4 is equal to 52. Minus 52 over. So we have x squared minus 2x minus 48 is equal to 0. Let's try and factor this. We need two numbers that multiply give us negative 48, but when we add, we get negative 2. So this is 6 and negative 8. So we have x plus 6 times x minus 8 is equal to 0. Set each group equal to 0 and solve. So x plus 6 is equal to 0. X minus 8 is equal to 0. Minus the 6 over. So x is negative 6. Add 8 over. And we have x is 8. So let's check. So let's first check for x is negative 6. So x is negative 6. So we have negative 6 minus 2. So this is negative 8 inside the log here. So that means negative 6 is not an answer. So negative 6 is out. Let's check for 8. For 8, we have 8 minus 2, which is positive, and it's not 0, so this one is good. The next one, we have negative 2 times 8 plus 52. So that is negative 16 plus 52, and it is positive. So this one is also good. So that means 8 is an answer. So here the answer is 8.